Well, we're back here on Baseball Unlimited, special edition, a evening edition of Baseball Unlimited. Brian Professor B. Davis here, as we're going to just quickly run down some scores all around the NCAA college baseball. We're just going to recap as there are some scores, a lot going on for tonight. As we're going to take a look. In the we're gonna, actually first we're going to take a look at the automatic bids. These are some teams that have won the conference championship, and Virginia won their conference championship. They were the ACC champions. As look at Conference Championship Central, and it's by NCAA.com is the website. As we are going to recap some of these games for Sunday afternoon, teams are vying in for a spot for the championship games. As we're going to take a look at who won their championships, who were the winner of these championships. We already know the 16 sites of the regionals. As Virginia topped Florida State, the top-ranked Virginia Cavaliers of the Atlantic Coast Conference today defeated Florida State, Mike Martin's Florida State Seminoles, to win the ACC title. They pick up a school record 30th career win to lead the way. And the site was at Durham, North Carolina. Virginia won the 2011 ACC Championship with a 7-2 victory over the Florida State Seminoles Sunday afternoon at Durham Bulls Athletic Park in Virginia. Virginia went unbeaten in the tournament, 4-0, defeated three top 20 foes: Miami, North Carolina, Florida State, en route to the title and the ACC's automatic berth into the NCAA tournament. Virginia captured their third ACC title. In other times they've won it in 1996, 2009, and 2011. Ironically, all three championships have come at Durham Bulls Athletic Park against Florida State. Virginia has won 11 consecutive games at that venue. The game was a matchup of the tournament's two seeds: number 1 Virginia 49-9, and number 2 Florida State 42-17. With its 49th victory of the year, Virginia has tied the 2009 squad with the second most wins in the program history. 2010 team holds the franchise record with 51. Virginia matched a season high, hitting 3 home runs, which lead to all 7 runs. U of A smacked the 3 home runs on March 16th against James Madison. Tournament MVP Steve Proscia with a go-ahead 3-run homer in the 6th inning, with John Hicks and Chris Taylor had ripped a pair of 2-run blasts. So, with the win, Virginia wins the ACC. They were named one of the 16 host sites of the 2011 NCAA tournament Sunday afternoon. The Cavaliers, which will learn the 3 teams they'll be joining at Davenport Field, 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Monday, where the entire 64 field is announced on ESPN. The regional will run from Friday, June 3rd to Monday, June the 6th. And we're going to take a look at the SEC champs. And Florida captures the SEC title. Their first SEC tournament championship in 2 decades, after a 5-0 win over Vanderbilt Sunday at Regents Park. And Daniel Piggott was named the tournament outstanding player. And other stuff going around we're looking into as we look at all through the college baseball, Baseball Unlimited championship weekend, teams are just adding in there, trying to get that automatic berth. We're going to look at try to look at some of the teams that who had gotten the mid majors, who got that automatic berth by winning their conference championship earlier today. We're going to look at the as all those teams. As we're looking into some of the other programs that who are just as we're just looking into who won what and other teams who are like Cal State Fullerton out west. They pound out 17 hits in their victory, as they from the Big West will be hosting a regional. As we're just bear with us. We're having a little hard time as it's downloading to get the whole picture coming there. Fullerton, as in Northridge, Tyler Peel had 3 hits, including a home run, as the number 9 Cal State Fullerton win, 11-6 win, Big West Conference win against Cal State Northridge on the final day of the regular season. The Titans with the win finish it up 40-15 overall, 19-5 in the Big West. They are the only 40-win team on the West Coast to win 40 games or more for an unprecedented 26th time. Freshman Christian Conrado picked up his first career win, his first as a start after allowing 2 runs on 3 hits and 5 innings of work. He retired the first 10 men he faced before allowing a base hit runner in the 4th. Nick Ramirez and Cal State Fullerton, career record 34th save, moving him esteemed to accompany former Titan All-American closer Chad Cordero. Ramirez pitched the final 1-2 innings of the game for a 16th save. He struck out 4. Jake Floyd, 1 inning, 3 runs, 2 walks, 1 batter, 2 strikeouts. Raymond Hernandez, 1.1 innings, 3 hits, a pair of strikeouts between Conrado and Ramirez. So pretty much Cal State or Cal State Fullerton, they're on a roll. They'll be hosting a regional. They could be on the outside, though they're ranked 9th. They could be hosting could have an opportunity to maybe even host a super regional. We will figure that out. As other teams, Wright State won Horizon League title. Charlotte grabs another Atlantic 10 title. Kent State tops Miami, Ohio to win the MAC title. And that is that. So as a wrap up, that's going to do it for Baseball Unlimited tonight. Our special edition of the Baseball Unlimited online on YouTube. As the USF Dons, our congratulations on behalf of Baseball Unlimited to Neo Giarratano, the entire coaching staff. The USF Dons, they're the champions of the West Coast Conference. They will be, once again, for all our viewers in San Francisco, in the San Francisco Bay Area, wherever you are, if you're a part of the USF Dons family or a former player, a former alumni, or used to, or a student or whatever, the USF Dons will be at the Republic Bar tomorrow morning or Monday morning at 9 a.m. The reminder, the NCAA Regional Baseball Selection Show will air on ESPN tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12:30 on the East Coast. The USF Dons will learn where they'll be playing in the NCAA tournament, while Gonzaga Bulldogs, who finished second in the West Coast Conference, their fate will be determined by the NCAA committee, where they will be, depending on all the teams are on the bubble, how the bubble teams fared in their final week, in the final weekend of regular season in college baseball around the country. So once again, tomorrow, 9 a.m., The Republic Bar will be the spot. Baseball Limited will be there on the scene getting some interviews. We'll air a special edition of Baseball Limited, the USF Dons 2011 West Coast Conference champions. We will air that sometime later in the week. We'll come on for our station, Channels 29 in San Francisco, for all the viewers, residents in San Francisco. That will be on Channel 29 Public Access. And we will give you all more details. But tomorrow morning at the Republic Bar, tomorrow morning at 9 a.m., it will open at 9 a.m., and the NCAA Baseball Selection Show will air on ESPN tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12:30 on the East Coast, 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And the USF Dons, the champions of the West Coast Conference for 2011, will be going to a regional. We don't know yet. We'll figure out tomorrow where they'll be headed. So for everybody here, on behalf of the USF Dons, the coaching staff, and everybody on Baseball Unlimited, Brian Professor B. Davis saying good night. Once again, the final score this afternoon, today, your USF Dons 2011 West Coast Conference champions of baseball and NCAA regional bound for the second time in the program history, their first in 5 years. They win over Gonzaga 4-2. Our congratulations to Neo Giarratano and the entire USF staff. And like I always say, stay firmly grounded, keep reaching for the stars. You've been watching USF Dons, or the Baseball Limited, home of your 2011 West Coast Conference, USF Dons. And keep on watching on YouTube. We'll be bringing you up update throughout the coming days, throughout the coming week, as the USF Dons, as the journey, the road to Omaha begins now. Thanks for watching Baseball Limited on YouTube. Have a good night, everybody.